Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Sky Workshop. Between videos, I did a little expanding, just a little bit of an area, and I put down some crucibles, and that is going to be in preparation for today's project. We are going to need to make a smelter. Now, if we go through our quests, the lava quests, we did have lava for a second yesterday, but um, before we were able to get the achievement, we didn't get enough porcelain clay, so we didn't get the crucible or the lava achievement. So I just picked up the crucible, placed it back down, and I just made more lava. So yeah, we've got some loot bags to open to start off the episode. Or maybe not. Or maybe we... Did that unlock the... Okay. Now we can get an achievement for our tier 1 cobbled. Oh, we already upgraded it. Well, it can't hurt to have more than one generator. And besides, we're going to need a lot... Sorry, I had to think about counting for a second. We're going to go through a lot of water in today's episode. Now, it could wait for it to rain, but in actuality, it is... I can't do anything about that, and that would be a lot of waiting. And I have enough leaves to do something about it, so I figured, let's just make some crucibles. We have the wood to spare, we have the leaves to spare, and now we have mountains upon mountains of water. And what we can use this water for is clay. Now that we have a cobble being generated automatically, grout is going to be infinitely easier to make. And grout, if you don't know, is the foundation for what we will create our smeltery out of. I'm not sure where we're going to put the smeltery yet. But it will be big. We're going to go for the biggest possible one we can. But first we had to make a little baby one. I don't remember how to make the baby one, but I think we're gonna... Oh. Okay, hold on. That was crazy. Unfortunate. What do we get for a loot box? Rotten flesh. Something... A resource we actually have a fine amount of. I don't see a big use for that in the future. We did our collagen. We can take that off of our to-do list side. Unfortunately, I don't think today we're going to be making a lot of progress towards our vector plates. I think that's going to be on pause until we get our smeltery up. And then we will be back onto the grind for our go back on the grind for our vector plate. I'm just gonna clear some of these torches while it's daytime. Well, because we can sleep, and this is usually just in the area. I don't need to have all these torches around. It's just more of a precautionary thing. And oh, this feels so good. So we can actually just get all this down to dust. And then we turn it all to clay. And then we need to make 4 stacks of sand and 4 stacks of dust. So actually, I think our cobble is a bit behind. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, we're all good. We're gonna be all squared away to making our first, our first 8 stacks of grout. Let me get all the stuff we're not currently dealing with into here. Do we have extra hammers in here? I feel like I remember making some extra. Okay. So first off, we're gonna turn all of this. Actually, this is a great time to get the achievement for compressed hammers. I think we have to make a compressed wooden hammer first, unfortunately. So let's get on that. And we need 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me just put all these in there. 1 compressed wooden hammer. And now we can compress all of this cobble down. Let me grab one more piece of cobble. And now we can hammer our compressed cobble after making some more builder swans. And also some. Oh, I need to make a compressed hammer for. Boom, 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 boom. Compressed hammer should be able to get through all this, I think. Oh, just barely. And so 4 stacks of this needs to be saved. I don't know where we ended up with the extra dust from. So let's put 4 stacks into a chest somewhere. Probably this one. 4. And this other 4 will get turned into sand. Let's see here. And I need to make a compressed stone pickaxe, so we're just going to grab another stack of this. Let me get all these back into planks and then make some sticks. Which I definitely didn't have to. Can we use damaged ones? We can. Let's give this a whirl. Okay, it only broke 2 pieces. But thankfully, that's why we made these ones. Let's see. Oh, our quality of life tab. We did get rewards for doing those. Should we make a second cobble gen? Actually, we should anyway. It'll just increase the productivity of it. So really quickly, we can just... Oh, this is going to be so nice. We're just going to grab this bucket, head on over here, grab one of our water sources, go in here, glass, wood planks, or logs. Grab the lava out of here. Boom. Oh, the fact that all that work last episode is so fast now is just so nice. Let's pick that up. And now we can actually, we're just going to put it right back down. I'm going to make a second oak drawer. And then How was that made? Oh, it's planks. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll make 2 of them. Just one for good measure, I guess. We'll stick that in here for now. Oh, let's upgrade our other generator up to Gen 2. And throw this on top. And we've not doubled the cobblestone production. Let's see what's in our loot bags. An upgrade template. 2 upgrade templates. Oh, that'll go great because I just made 2 drawers. And now let's go through quickly, turn all of this into clay. So it looks like saving some of those leaves from last episode really paid off. Now, we can't make a hopper or anything unless wooden hoppers are in this. So we're going to have to be manually pumping out the old, taking the... Oh, wait. Do we have enough fuel to do that? Oh, we could just use wood. Now we have 8 stacks of grout. Let's collect up here. Collect there. Go back up here. I am grout. Oh, it gets us 2 clay. Wow. Our first smeltery. So a seared heater is 8 seared bricks, and a seared fuel tank is glass and seared bricks. So we just gotta smelt up all this grout into seared bricks. And then we gotta get into the big leagues. I wonder if there's any better furnaces we can get into. Can a blast furnace cook grout? Uses blasting. Actually, there's a fast way to do this. Uses blasting. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so a blast furnace would be faster. Oh, and it takes iron. Okay, well, resourceful furnace, plastic, rubber, dry rubber from a latex processing unit, which is a bunch of iron. And also you'd need to get a rubber tree. So we can get a copper furnace if we have a bunch of copper. I assume that's just a better furnace, but we do not have a bunch of copper. I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and let's see, copper to iron. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna have to use regular furnaces. But actually, we have so much. What am I talking about? We have so much cobblestone now. We can just make more furnaces. Need what? 8 furnaces? Let's grab a stack. Put the 8 back. Look at that. 8 furnaces. Done. And put them right down here. This is gonna be like an episode of Super Size Me. Everything I'm doing is in such huge proportions. But that actually might be the name of the episode, Super Size Me. I think that'd be funny. So in order to like make this more independent, I think we're gonna start off by making some charcoal. And then we can use the charcoal to... Unless a wooden hopper exists. I don't know. I mean, like, if we have wooden hoppers, I just wasted a ton of time. But no, it looks like there's no wooden hopper. Or hopper locks and an ender hopper. Absorption hopper. No wooden hopper. So let's get all that in there. I think once this hits 4, we're going to use it to smelt another half stack. And then once they're both have another 2, we can put another, excuse me, another half stack into the final furnace. And while we wait for that, I suppose, we can open up another boiled egg and some wheat seeds. Oh, we have plenty of wheat seeds. We aren't too thrilled about that, but the boiled egg is interesting. So there's a 4th, and there's our 4th. So now that means we can put a whole stack into here. And now we can start filling up these furnaces with charcoal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's just get the rest of this cooking up. So I'm gonna put. Oh, I totally messed that up. Another half stack and another 4 in here. And we're just gonna have to remember that this one's gonna run out of fuel at some point. And boom. And this is going to be our first... Oh, no, we don't need to make any carbon. I think is what that would do. Graphite. That makes much more sense. What do we even use graphite for? Yeah, we're not going to be needing that for a minute. Oh, my goodness. 3, 5, 8, and that is another stack of grout on the road. Two, 4, 5. Gonna run around for a second. 6, 7, 8. That is another stack of grout. Now that's probably going to be enough for a minute. Let's sleep through the night. That should definitely be enough for our small smeltery, which we could set up just like around here somewhere. It won't take a lot of space. But for our big smeltery, I think we're going to expand this way so that we can let mobs... we can expand this upper part. I think we can come closer a bit, go further to the sides, and just really... make a huge area, because this is like a tiny little area for them to spawn. Not efficient at all. 14, 15, 16. 2 more stacks. If I remember correctly, this is 4. This is just another half stack in there. So, let's see. I like to be very precise with when I use my furnaces. I don't know why. I always do in sets of 8 or stacks. Like, I don't like to waste any fuel. Which is so weird because there's definitely other stuff that I definitely let go to waste. Like those buckets of water out there. There are 65 cauldrons here. Or 67. Because I just had 3 laying around. And then I went and made a stack. So we've got a very odd number, at least when it comes to terms of this game. Um, and now we're almost there, guys. We almost have our first full bunch of grout all together. And that's part is this was so easy. It's all just waiting. I could be doing so much other stuff right now, and I don't have to because, well, I mean, I'm just not like all this stuff is it's all automated. I take the gravel out of here, I hammer it down, and then I put it in to the other thing. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go fill up our cauldrons again for the next bunch because we are going to need a ton of bricks for the size of a smeltery that we're making. I might do a bit of maybe a time lapse or maybe a just like a hard cut because I mean this is all I'm doing. I'm just filling this up, and then I'm just gonna be doing this over and over again. That whole process I just did, I'm gonna do that maybe 2 or 3 more times. So we're just gonna give it a quick see you when I get back from doing this. And this is what all our hard work is paid off to. Welcome back, everyone. We've got 8 stacks in the furnace, 8 stacks of bricks, and 8 stacks of grout waiting their turn. I've also got some more charcoal smelting up because this is not going to be enough. Unfortunately, remember, we're going to need 4 of each of these bricks in order to make 1 block of our smeltery, which is going to be a multi-block machine. Let's see here. Can we actually make the book for this smeltery, or do we need I think we need to pour seared stone onto it in order to make the book. Let's see here. These are just modifiers. Let's see, not materials and me, mighty smelting. Yeah, we're just gonna need to pour seared stone over a book. But can we even make books? No. We still don't have slime. Sorry about that. We are going to get started on the mini one. I don't usually like the mini one very much because it just feels kind of pointless. Where's our other furnace? We're gonna smelt up some glass in here. Oh, we don't need to. We already have glass. So let's take this first batch, I suppose, and put together a heater and a nope, it was the other way around. What do we need? Seared melter. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. Need one of these, and we need to do sort of like that. There we are. Where's that task? The task 64 seared brick. Oh, we need it. Yeah. This is gonna be for the big one. So I guess we could just go through and make all of these real quick. A faucet. We don't need channels. We do need a heater. Oh, we just made the heater, actually. Silly me. We need a basin. and an upside down basin and a bit more glass. So I guess I was right. We do need glass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you reach my crafting table from here? No. Okay. Oh, and it's not a crafting station. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop some stuff on the ground real quick while I grab all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna need that. I'm gonna make compressed cobble. I'm gonna put down the melter and the heater real quick. I don't know why we have 2 heaters. I don't actually remember how to make this one. Do they go next to each other or on top of one another? I was gonna put them up next to each other, but a block off of the ground because I don't know quite what I'm doing. Above. Okay. So let's put the heater below it. Okay, yeah, and then we can just do a little faucet here, then put the basin right next to it. Oh, let me remember what I was doing real quick. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I started doing something completely different. That's what I love about this. It not only does it like completely take advantage of my OCD, I guess. Not OCD. ADHD, where I will be doing something and then do something completely different just because they have a similar step or something. But it is so funny when I'm like, wait a second, I was doing something else completely different like 4 seconds ago. I've got to make another compressed stone hammer. Maybe I'll even make 2. So let's only make enough to make 2. All right, we didn't have enough room for all that, so we're going to make the first one and then the second one. There we are. I can go ahead and finish up this. Then we can compress the dirt, or the gravel. And then we can smelt it into some glass. We won't need all this glass, but it'll be nice to have, I'm sure, eventually. Because it's just going to be a pain to have all this. So we'll put the sand into the smelting chest, I guess I'll call this. Let's see. Yeah, we got a bunch of coal or charcoal made. And we still got what? Oh yeah, plenty of time left here. Now for the heater, can I just put charcoal in here? No, we need lava. Do I have any lava made? No. That's a dagger. Let's get some lava going. What I could do is make, because I think we have porcelain clay somewhere. I think so, at least. Maybe not. I thought we had to make 16 for a quest at some point. Where would it end up? Porcelain clay. I feel like that's all the chests, right? It's not over here, is it? I have no clue where that ended up. Huh. That is a mystery. Oh, it's in here. Look at that. Okay, I think what I can do is I'm going to make 2 more crucibles. And then we can make lava a lot faster. So it's also, let's put together some more campfires. Which I need some more logs for. Logs, charcoal, sticks. Oh, campfires are so good. I like that they were added. I was always iffy on new stuff in Minecraft updates, but campfires are a really good one. I like them a lot. And then we can get some more diorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we still have a bit of time on this, but what are we smelting? What is the goal here? To make... We gotta get a seared fuel tank. I think that's just glass. And we can start doing glass in these ones, I think. I think there's also glass going in here, so we need the seared tank, which should just be this surrounded in seared bricks. And now all we need is the seared drain, which takes copper ingots. We can actually make those because we have some copper ore. Just real quickly, just toss these in here with 1 piece of charcoal. And then hopefully by the time we're going through reloading all this, that'll be done. Let's see. Put all that in there. Grab all the grout. Let's see if we can spread out a stack of... Not quite yet. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with 2 pieces of porcelain clay. I'm just going to have it sit over there for now. But yeah, now we have enough space just to do that. So I can quickly just get all this stuff in here. Now, some of you are wondering, what are the benefits of having a really big smelter? Aside from the fact that it looks awesome, we're going to have a huge smelter. And it is that we'll be able to melt more ores at once. So if we look in here, we've only got 9 ingots of capacity, so that's enough for 1 block. And we can only melt 3 at a time, which is pretty weak. But once the more surface in the bottom of it, the more space we'll have. So if we make it big enough, we could just do like half stacks at a time. Now, I know that there's a size limit, but I'm going to have to look up what it is, and we are definitely doing exactly that and no less. Because I think that's awesome. Oh, no, we don't need a team or nothing. Maybe someday I'll have someone to join my team. And we need 4 ingots of molten copper over a seared heater. Oh, actually, that's a good thing we made 2 seared heaters. Look at that. I was just looking in the future. I opened my third eye, and I saw we need 2 seared heaters. So I guess we could just rest this in here. And then we need 4 ingots worth of copper. So we could put 1 in there. Let's get that going. Let's put more diorite into these furnaces. Or these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just take 2 buckets out real quick. How hot is this right now? Okay, so we got 1 ingot in there. We're going to need to sieve some more gravel. But actually now, we have compressed hammers. We can actually move to heavy sieves. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a quest for it. But heavy sieves should let us sieve compressed blocks, which was just actually unreal. So let's pick up our sieves and our meshes. We can put these somewhere. I guess we'll just drop them in a chest. Let's grab some oak. And we are going to see how to make a heavy sieve. Okay, that's pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we actually have enough flint. Do we have enough string? We can make string real easy. We could probably move up to a 4x4. Now here we see a young PK making assumptions about heavy sieves that you don't always know are the case. Or a 5x5, so that'll be 25. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not even sure if it goes up to 5x5s. Do we have any slabs on me? No. So we're gonna need some more space, probably. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I wonder if I could just like... Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, you only got 9 flint meshes. But let's make... What? 25 minus 9 is 16. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and make 16 more meshes. 1 string is not gonna cut it. Is that really it? Huh. I went through a lot of string and I didn't even notice. Unless I'm missing something. Nope, we went through a lot of string and I didn't even notice. Okay. So let's get some oak seeds. Make some saplings. Have them all grow up. And then grab the endless amounts of silkworms that we have. Just start putting them in there. Probably won't take too long of time. I am going to have to make another compressed crook. Because... Holy moly. I don't want to lose any of this string. Put the rest of these back. Let's make a couple compressed. Let's make a couple compressed crooks just in case. So we're gonna need some more sticks. And that is 11 crooks, which should be almost 3 compressed crooks. Yeah, and then we can put these other 2 back, I think. And it looks like this little one is already fully taken over. So there's that. Let's get my axe. Or I guess my hatchet. Oh, it's a hand axe. Oh, look at that. Let me come out here, climb on top of this thing. Oh, it's not quite done yet. Does look like it's working on it, though. All right. So we're going to wait just a few more ticks, I suppose. I actually do think that's like the last little green block on there. It's all gone. Let me see here. Can I get up there? Based off of the natural way this wood formed. Or am I going to have to build something? Ow. Alright, we're going to be careful about this. Because I don't want to lose all my stuff. There we go. I just got to make sure that all of the severed spots are connected, and we can just break all this with one vein mine. Oh. There we are. Look at that. That should be enough string for 16 meshes, maybe. We went a little overboard. We made 21. That's okay. We could set up our light saves somewhere else. Which actually means we need 4 more. There we are. 16 string meshes. And where is all of our flint? We have tons of it, so we can just hopefully, yep, upgrade all of them in. And now the heavy sieving station is complete. We just gotta go around the whole outside. Okay. I cannot wait to test this thing out. This is gonna be crazy. So first off, let's put all this wood back. And alright, we got 2 compressed hammers. That's probably enough. No, let's make one more. Let's make one more. Let's see. Where'd all my sticks go? I know I have a shoot ton of sticks sitting around. There they are. Boom. All right, and now we can. So that's 1. Almost 2. Okay, so we just need 3 more. Oh, only needed 2 more, but that's okay. Yeah, so we have a ton of compressed hammers now. I still have a bunch of junk in my inventory. Let's put these lava buckets away. Torch, glass, sapling. Yeah. Oh, builder's wand. That's what I wanted to make more of. There we go. Maybe 2 more. Just to have sitting in the inventory. We'll have regular hammers here. And we can probably put the sticks back. And the crook. Alright, now we are full on. We're just going to make a ton of gravel. Let's see here. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So now we have to hammer all of this, which is going to take not as long as I would have thought, but, it's still a lot. That's a builder's one down. Look at this Goliath. There's going to be so much gravel. I hope I don't lag out my game. Probably should have thought of that a little sooner, but okay, that's not too bad. Oh man, is that satisfying? Holy moly! It all just pops into a little. Oh, I forgot I don't have enough space in the inventory. Just gotta hurry up and compress it. And now it's the sieves. Oh, it doesn't work on the big ones. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, here's a lesson. Look before you leap. Take a gander, do a test run. Yeah. So this is gonna take a bit longer than I thought it would. So I'm probably just gonna speed up this footage with some goofy music playing. So, ready for that. Okay, welcome back. Oh, it is nighttime. Yeah, well, welcome back, everyone. Look at the haul. We just essentially sieved 9 stacks of gravel. Let's take a look. How many bricks do we need? 4 ingots. So we've got 1 ingot in there, and so we just need to put 3 more in. And there's no heat. Can we put coal in here? Oh, we can heat it with coal. We just have to put it in the heater. That makes sense. Or the melter. I just put this stuff in there. All right, and now we got 5 ingots. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words on that one. So I guess we're gonna have an extra ingot. Can we melt gold in this? Because if so, hold on, let me just go deposit all this into our chesteroni. Real quick. Sleep through the night. And then, let's see here. Can we melt gold in here? That is the question of the ages. Because if so, yes, we can. That's good. Then we can just put a brick down. Maybe not a seared brick, because those are too useful. We have lots. We have lots of seared. Oh no, perfect. We have a odd number of clay balls. Let's throw this in here real quick. Oh, with some fuel. We need a fuel source. Throw that in there real quick. Get ourselves a brick. And then we can make an ingot cast. And for the rest of time, we will never have to do this again because, oh, not enough space. Oh my gosh. Um, how do I get rid of this copper then? I got it. I'll pour it into a basin and then break the basin. And now we can put down the brick and make our ingot cast. Oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. And now we can just make 3 gold ingots. And that is the end of our melter ages. Next episode, the behemoth. We are going to take this. Hold on. It's going to look a lot more impressive once we empty these furnaces. All right. We're going to take all the parts we spent today collecting, and we're going to make the behemoth tomorrow. We're going to turn all of this, besides the sand and this oak slab, into one gigantic multi-block tool. We can actually probably just do it right here because we don't need all these oak sieves. We only need one oak heavy sieve. We could probably just put that right there. Look at that. A little flemish. So we've got some of that to spare. But tomorrow, Armageddon. I'm going to look into how big it can be so we can go as big as possible. I know we sort of strayed away from our task of getting the vector plate, but I promise it is worth it. We will get there soon. This is going to be so convenient for our day-to-day. Let's see what's in this loot box, and then we're going to close it out. Oh my gosh, we got an inscriber calculation press. This is very useful. Like, extremely useful. This is how we're going to get into applied energistics, which means no more of all this, all these chests everywhere. You just have a little computer, and it'll store all the stuff for us. So yeah, we're going to see you next time, everyone.